Ali still isn't back from hospital. The Grandmaster's assistant strikes 6 o'clock on the Chinese Bangsa. The other 5 pupils line up for the Grandmaster's Walk of Judgments. He will decide who's strongest, who's weakest, who must fight to keep their place in fight school.
Pay your respects to the Grandmaster.
Emma won 2 challenges, but lost her bottle in front of the Megatron.
If that's the best I can do, it's not good enough to go home.
You ain't going nowhere.
Not the strongest, but the second strongest. Toby, you're the weakest.
Toby has failed to show the energy of a newcomer. He fell off the Chan Bridge, and his braking wasn't a smash. Who will choose his opponent?
Don, you're the strongest.
Pay respects to the Grandmaster.
Toby has come into this fresh. These other guys have gone through an awful lot, so I'd be expecting him to win.
Don's been consistent, even though Emma's won 2 of the games. I don't know what your thoughts are on that, but I just got to go with his consistency.
Don, you have been chosen as the strongest. You have the length of the time of the dinner to choose who will fight Toby. However, you cannot choose Ali due to her injuries. Do you understand?
It's the second time Don has been declared strongest pupil. Last time his choice was based on revenge. Domenica had annoyed him. He made her fight. She lost. Tonight, he may not be able to pick Ali, but anyone else is possible. What will he decide?
Shifu, can I speak to you privately, please?
Sure.
Why do you think you were voted the weakest?
Because I asked too many questions, I think.
Is there anyone you have preference to fight tonight?
Me? Not at all.
Don returns to announce his decision.
Tonight I'm going to be fighting Toby, and I'd like Shifu Megatron in my corner, please.
The question he asked me was, looking at the team spirit and people in the camp, was there anybody that can actually take Toby? And he feel that him being the strongest, he reckons he has the firepower to take Toby.
At first it was like, because I was the outsider, there was everyone had already made their circles, made their their group.
I'm just new here. They haven't been here as long as them, and so I haven't really earned the right to stay yet.
Be confident. Worry about height. Relax. Simple. Everything you learn in your undermat, you put it to use out there. Okay? I think Don really wants to prove himself as an all-round martial artist, and I think this is his chance. I have no doubt that he'll come home the champ.
After the break, Ali returns with the doctor's verdict.
To go out this way will really disappoint me.
Toby fights back.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could win fight school.
And who will the Grandmaster declare as victor? What will it mean for Don and Em? Toby, the weakest pupil, prepares for the fight alone. The strongest, Don, has chosen to fight Toby himself.
I'm looking forward to an interesting fight tonight. What you got to bear in mind is 1 point kick here, 1 point kick here. That means if he's kicked you twice, that's 2 points, and you've hit him 4 times with your hands, your head. So pummeling with hands.
I mean, Toby said to me in a kind of friendly way, well, if I go hard on you, you know, you can go hard on me back. And that just kind of shows his frame of mind, that he's not even prepared to kind of like abide by the rules or the rules which are being laid down by Fight School. I think people at the moment think that he likes the sound of his own voice.
Meanwhile, an ambulance brings Ali back to Fight School. She's been in hospital, having her injured foot checked out.
I've had it x-rayed and they weren't sure and couldn't tell whether there was a fracture there straight away, but I've definitely torn ligament, and they've said that I would have to see how it is in the morning.
Ali's already skipped one challenge. Tomorrow she must be fit for the next.
I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to be able to carry on, but I'm going to try my damn hardest. But to go out this way will really disappoint me.
Ali, 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 yeah, baby.
Ali, Bombay.
What's up, Mum? You like sports week, isn't it?
They just said you was a 6 for tomorrow. I heard you're fighting, yeah? Yeah. Reason for picking yourself?
Because I just love myself.
Don and Toby make final preparations. Em seems anxious. The pupils enter the fight arena. The whole school is gathered. The Grand Master will judge who wins, who loses, who stays, who goes.
Turn and face the Grand Master. Pay your respects.
There will be 3 rounds. The combat will be controlled by Shifu Clive according to strict rules. It is only for trained martial artists.
Toby, you've been selected as the weakest pupil. Step onto the mat. Don, you have selected yourself, being the strongest pupil. Step onto the mat, please.
Don and Toby's martial arts styles are very different. Wushu comes from China, Taekwondo from Korea.
Turn and face each other. Pay respects. Take your fighting stance. Fight!
Toby takes advantage of his longer legs straight away. Then he starts punching.
Control it, both of you. Do you understand me? Fight!
Don grabs Toby's leg, but this hold isn't allowed.
No sweeps on the inside of the leg, okay?
It needs to clean itself up a bit more, and Toby needs to aim for his targets instead of just throwing his kicks out everywhere.
Get some proper techniques on. Get some body kicks in, okay? Jab with the left and cross with the right.
So it was a good round for you. What you've got to be careful of is him getting you on the back foot, because when he gets you on the back foot, you're trying to spin and he's pushing you to the floor every time.
I think Don's doing really well just to get stuck in. And Toby's kicks aren't really on target at the moment, but I think he's finding it hard because Don's closing him down.
A lot of illegal techniques being used. Both of them have come out with their different styles of fighting. Neither one of them is putting together a lot of good, clean combinations.
The only way he's going to beat you if he gets inside. Okay, so you've got to stop him getting inside, but expect him to come forwards as fast as a Jaguar, because that's what he's going to do.
Now get speed. Speed is what you want.
Don rushes in at Toby, but it's a frantic fight.
OK. Warning, both of you. Excessive contact. This is too hard. I'm not telling you again. Do you understand? Now, act as martial artists. This is not a street fight. Hey! Good. Keep it light.
Don runs into Toby's back kick. With 2 rounds down, passions are running high.
You've got 1 minute. 1 minute, you can take this, OK? 1 minute. You understand me?
I want you to stop spinning. Your spins are too slow. He's rushing you. He's making you look silly.
Toby needs to get off his back foot and start going forwards a bit more. He's just running backwards. When Don comes forwards, he's not countering. He's just running on, turning his back.
Don's starting to throw a few more kicks in there. Toby, he's trying to use his kicks. Don's trying to close him down on his kicks. I think he's struggling with his hands. I think if Don steps up another stage, he could possibly get it.
Don is a brilliant martial artist, but he's not really showing his talent at the moment.
When you go out there, don't look here. Get your hands up high, right? He's going to chuck a tourniquet. That's all he can do, is double tourniquet.
I want to see now some more work around the ring. There's a good point there. He just controlled him, kept him at a distance. He was intimidated him coming in, and that's what I want to see.
The final round, Toby takes the initiative. Don goes in, punching. The Shifus move away to discuss the fight.
What do you think?
It was a messy fight. Very close.
I thought it was a very, very scrappy fight too.
Neither of them look good for me, so I give the fight a draw.
With no clear decision from the Shifus, the final verdict rests entirely with the Grand Master, an expert in Wing Chun combat.
You both did not fight cleanly. There was a lot of anger with no control. Don, you don't need to fight. You chose to. But you underestimate Toby. You were the strongest student in the fight school. But now you must leave.
M is devastated.
Toby, you are the winner. You will stay.